At a pond, Davis Library Pond in Plano, Texas. I'm bringing out the 5-weight, 9-foot Reddington classic trout with a foam grasshopper and the old Bass Pro White River large arbor reel that I got years ago. And we're just going to see what we can do fishing this particular pond using this foam grasshopper, and we'll see how it goes. So I was going to go with some big finesse gear, and then I was going to go with maybe a different fly, but I was like, hey, maybe try some of this top water stuff. So there is the foam grasshopper, and there is the pond, and I'm just going to work my way around, and let's just see what we can catch here in this time that we have. Looks like it's pretty shallow. I see some turtles moving about, some warm temps. I believe it went up to the 80s today. So pond here in Plano, Texas, and we're going to see if we can get something to strike. Top water. Just using a small fly, little size 10 foam grasshopper, or maybe spider, I guess you can call it. And this one has a little edge-like boundary thing on the it's kind of like a little bit. It's made of brick and whatnot, so we'll see. Okay, what do we got here? So far, nothing. Let's go and cast it out a little bit further just in case. We're just kind of covering some water. I hadn't fished this pond in at least 3-4 months. It's a pretty decent bass out of here over the years. This is a library. When I significant other, I'm going to the library. She thinks I'm going to go do some library things, doing some of that, but I'm also fishing as well, you know. All right, so far they're quiet. Any hit, and I was hoping to try this topwater deal, but sometimes I get most of my hits over here in this one feeder creek, or actually I don't think it's a feeder creek, it's more of where water kind of overflows. Hello, got some folks on. Howdy. See, small bridge, yep, to the right. Yeah, it's a honey hole. We're gonna find out here shortly, hopefully. Using this topwater foam grasshopper. All right, we just kind of stand off and drop the fly here for a little bit before we get in closer. Fairly shallow. I don't see any movement here yet. Who knows? Okay, nothing yet. See some movement now. Look like some little sunfish or bluegill, or no, it looks like a little bass. Let me see if I can get his attention. Okay, just drop that little fly right in front of them, maybe. See if they're interested in top water. Look like a little bass. You keep walking it. Walk it to the corner here. Those are minnow over there. Yeah, those are minnow. Okay, let's pop it out here. We'll get up closer over here by this little concrete dealie. Hey, where are ya? Got my polarized glasses on, but kind of overcast too, so it's making it a little bit harder to see than normal. I do like using top water at this point because there is a lot of greenery on the bottom here. So if I switched over to maybe be spending a lot more time with a bunch of junk on the line. But let's see what we got here. Just kind of walk it in slow. I'm looking for any little fishies. Not much. Oh, there's a bigger one there. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's a bass, I think, or a turtle. Ah, man, bad vision from this direction. Let me kind of walk it out this way. See if he's still there. I thought it was a bass. Okay, just gonna walk slowly. Went up into the little concrete dealie. Don't see anything moving about other than that one tail. Let's see. Just kind of walk up in here. I don't see him. Shoot. Where is he? Okay. All right. Well, let's keep trying over here maybe. There's a lot of junk on there. Still haven't seen those little bluegill and stuff. I may have to switch. Yeah, he was right there. I think it was a bass. We got some folks in the chat. Okay, what do we got here? Blink and Flyworks, Minecraft, Gulp Earthworms. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't have any of that. I was hoping to try doing something on the top here, but it doesn't look like that's the case right now. And usually I'll see some moving about, or at least over here by this corner here. I don't even see anything. Oh, wait, there we go. Nice bass right over here. You know what that means? They're down below. Let's see. I think I've got a fly that might work here. I'm gonna try, let's see, I'm gonna try something that'll sink and has color, so that what I'll do is I'll set the hook when I see the fly disappear, and if I'm using like a white color or whatnot, that might help. Oh, there's another bass too moving about, so that's two. They're not lurking above, it looks like they're lurking below. This is a mop fly, or correction, this is a megaworm. All right, let's see if we can get them to hit on a megaworm. This is what I use for some of those trout over there on the Blue River, just up the road from us. Well, shoot, let's see if we can get them to hit. Okay, so I've seen two bass go by, and let's see, one was bigger than the other. And what is kind of surprising is I haven't seen any beds moving about, or any beds showing like they've cleared anything, but I'm hoping that that spawn will start here soon. Oh, look at the doggies. They got some doggies. All right, that's cool. Doggy. All right, so I've seen two go by. They're kind of low in the water column, just hugging the bottom. And I'm hoping they're in the biting mood with this little megaworm. First thing about a megaworm is you got to get it to sink. So let me get it to sink here. Okay, it's sinking. All right. I'm going to guess where I last saw him. Okay, there he goes. I can see it. Definitely white, and it's standing tail up, and I don't see any bass nearby, but I'm hoping I catch his attention by being able to do these little short pop like this. See if he's still there. Come on. He was moving about. There were two of them moving about. Let's see if I can't really see him. Just going to drag it on the bottom. Just keep it just above that greenery. See if I can get his attention. Let's go back over here. I do like the white color, so I can see it clearly if he takes it. Okay. Come on. Where'd Mr. go? Okay. Taker's there. Let's take it back out that way. Let me walk over here to the left here. Nope. Over here to the left here and see if something pops. So I'm kind of blind casting at this point, but I did see two bass go by, and I'm hoping I get their interest here shortly. Kind of working it like a Ned rig. The tail does stick up, and it's on the bottom, and I'm able to kind of just do these short twitches to give it a little movement and just kind of drag it on the bottom. Just unfortunately, I don't see any of the bass, okay, that were here a moment ago. All right. Wonder if they went on that way. Let's see, we got some other folks here. Okay, Carrollton, no, this is in Plano, Davis Library. All right, well, let's come back here in a little bit. I'm going to kind of walk the bank and see if I can see another one kind of lurking about. Do see a lot of greenery, so bottom's going to be clobbered pretty much. Oh, there goes something. I can see these wakes in the water, but I don't see the actual fish moving about yet. Okay, there's some more. Let's see, those look like some little guys. More like minnows. Here, let's go ahead and blind cast over here. But I like how it just slowly sinks. All right. I'm going to just kind of pop it up and down here. And I'm watching the line as a strike indicator to give me a heads up if there's something lurking there. Yeah, I wonder where those guys went. Okay, so two we've seen, but no takers yet. Let's go back over here underneath the bridge. Nice slow sink. Okay. Don't pick up. Let's see if I can get them to hit by just kind of doing a little short drag. Okay. All right, let's go back across. We'll come back. This is that spot I was telling you about here. It's not bad. Normally I catch some bluegills and bass here, but I only saw those two bass, no bluegill. Now I'm just gonna walk the bank and just keep dropping this thing. See if I can get one to hit. I got my polarized glasses. I'm watching for the fly to disappear, and then I'll set the hook. Okay, it's dragging on bottom. Definitely see it. I don't see any bass nearby. Okay, we'll just keep walking it. Let's just see what happens. May switch over to a streamer. It looks like there's not as much junk in the trunk here, so I may be able to get one to strike just using a normal streamer fly. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of quiet here. A little more action here. Here, let's go switch it. Okay, let's just switch it again. I think. See, it's a lot of junk. So gotta deal with that. Yeah. All the flies I think I can use. So the debate is, should I go with a bigger fly or should I go with one of the smaller ones? Let's see. I was thinking about going one of the smaller ones just to see. Favorite one being the near deer. Handles bass as well as bluegill. Maybe we'll try that. Here I'm just gonna just blind cast and work the pond and see if something strikes. Thinking maybe I'll put on the strike indicator too and just kind of cast it out there and see what happens. Maybe they're just kind of lurking deep. Let's try that because I know there's some bluegill here. There are some bluegale. Yep. So bear with me. Let me go ahead and switch it out again. Was really hoping to get some topwater bite in, but it don't look like it. We must remedy that and see what we can do to catch one. I think I've got, yeah, there it is. Try my little strike indicator. Again, when you go with strike indicators, go with the smallest that will still maintain your fly. This is one of those airlocks. I can't find those cork strike indicators. I've got them misplaced at the house and went to go buy some more, but I tried buying a knockoff one and it turned out, well, they were just way too small. I got the extra small one. I probably should have went with the small. Okay, let's see what we got here. Just kind of blind cast it and we'll just see what happens. Okay, let's go pop it over here to my right, over here and kind of work this one bank where it's got this rock or brick-like thing like a step and drops off. Sometimes they're looking right over there where those rocks are or where the brick is. Okay, just keep walking it. Try getting over there. There's another spot where there's some pretty good water flow. One thing about these trips is to basically give you an idea as to if the fish has started coming in to, moving about more since we're starting to get into warmer weather. Had several days with warmer weather. Let's hope more active. The other day I got some small bass using some bait casting gear. But on a fly, it's mainly been trout so far that I've been catching. But who knows if I can drop it over here again. There was one year I was fishing and ended up losing a big one over here. Just over here by this section, but that was years ago. And who knows, he may not be there anymore. Okay. Pop it out a little bit further. You gotta be careful. There's people walking around, so I don't want to hook into them. Just keep walking it. Oh, Mr. Fishy. Oops. I did catch a tilapia here one year. That surprised me. We do get some cold temps here. I didn't think the tilapia would make it, but over there, our local lake, Lake Lavon, oh, there's a fish right there. There's been some tilapia caught there over, I think, cast netting. Let's see if I can get this guy. Just went by. He was right over here and then went over into that ledge-like thing. Let's see. Come on. Yeah, and that tilapia hit this kind of leech pattern. Maybe he thought it was some algae or vegetation because I didn't think they were meat eaters. But I do hear you can catch tilapia using earthworms. Okay, let me put it right over here in front of this culvert deal or drainage deal. Maybe something's lurking there. So far, we have visual of 2 bass and 1 little bluegill, or not little, just a bluegill it looked like. Possibly a sunfish. I just wanted to come out while I had the opportunity at the old day job to check out some places. In this case, this was a fairly easy one to get to. And I was really hoping that maybe there's something. Oh, I see some movement over here. Let's see what happens. Come on, come on. Saw some movement. Couldn't tell what it was. It's gonna poke away at this. It's like maybe the bluegill don't want to play right now. All right, let's work our way around. Okay, kind of standing off a little bit from the shore, from the bank, so I don't spook them. Just kind of slowly working my way over. I've seen some pretty good size. I think it was koi or carp-like dealies, fish, bass, bluegill and whatnot. Just doesn't look like they want to play right now. Okay, let's keep walking it. Wonder if I just need to blind cast it and take the indicator off, just cover more water in that manner. Got a ducky. I don't see too much junk in the trunk on sticking up here, so it may be a clearer area to try fishing. Let me try that. Let's take the indicator off, and I'm just gonna start blind casting and seeing if I can get one to hit. And I'll give it some movement. I'm just hoping that they're in feeding mode since I believe we hit 80 today. Yeah, got some warmer temps today. All right, let me just get this put up real quick. And let's see if we can get Mr. Sheet of play. Okay, got that one over there. All right, here I'm just gonna cast it out and do these short pulls, and let's just see what happens. Okay. All right, start with the short pulls, watching for any strike, indication of a strike there. And I'll kind of sweep the rod a little. Okay, little shaky shake, twitchy twitch. Okay. All right, let's pop it out. Yeah, having a tough time seeing down below. I mean, I can see structure and whatnot, but I'm having a hard time seeing any fish moving about. Let's try back here. Let's kind of work this one bank, let it sink a little. Okay. Give it a twitch and let it sink. See if we can get them to take. No, denied. Holy cow, denied. Maybe I should have went with the BFS gear and just kind of did these sweeping casts and blind casting, cover a lot more water maybe. Think about that. Okay, come on, come on. Let's go, let's go. No, take it out this way. All right. This one little culvert area usually has some pretty good water flow, and you'll get some of those guys tending there, but I don't know. So far, it's been slim pickings. Oh, there's the hit. Oh, God, I wasn't paying attention. I saw him pick it up, or I saw the line pick up. Let's try it again. And I was looking away, looking over here for some reason. There was something that caught my eye and threw me. All right. It was one of those ones where the line straightened and went away from me. Dang, I should have had that one. Slim pickings, slim pickings. Got to pay attention, got to pay attention. Okay. Okay, let's just pop it back out again. Man, oh man. Get your blood pumping at least. Tug is the drug. And I need a little fix. Come on, come on. Okay, come on, come on. Short pulls. Let's try this short pull retrieve with the hesitation in between. Give it enough time to sink a little. All right, all right. What was that? That struck. Okay, just joined. We're fishing Davis Library Pond in Plano, Texas. Tried a little foam spider grasshopper, didn't work. Tried a mega worm, that didn't work. Saw a couple of bass, one possible bluegill sunfish, and then had a strike that yours truly missed because he wasn't paying attention. There we go. No. I think I snagged something there. Had a different feel. Weird. Pop it out that way and keep working it. I'm mainly watching the line and then waiting for at least the feel as I bring in the line. I'm really surprised I haven't gotten a hit yet. Go across. Maybe something's kind of lurking out in the middle here. And you can see I tend to keep my rod tip low in the water. Okay. That helps keep the fly in the water longer, as well as helps set the hook as well. Instead of being way up, you're down below, give you a little more sweeping whip by lips room. Come on, Mr. Fish. Let's not strike out. It's too early in the season not to hook up. Oh, there's some vegetation there. Let's go over there. See if I can pop it over there. Maybe something's lurking along that weed line. Okay, come on. Do something, fishy. No. Okay, back out. Scared the duckies. Maybe the fishy is still there. There's some water movement here. Okay, no takers yet. So with that, normally do pretty decent at this pond. Or is it just way too early in the season right now? I'm just kind of watching the fly in the water here. Don't see anything chasing it. Go back this way. Okay, just gonna do some short pulls here and see if we can cover some water. No takers. Go back out again. Back out. Really surprised nothing was wanting to bite over there by the bridge. Back out this way. Wow. All right. Let's walk around the other side. While we do that, maybe we can peek in the water some and see if we see something lurking down there. Man, just too nice of an evening not to catch a fish. All right, let's work our way up. There's the pond. See, there's some water movement. Let's see if we can get something to bite. Oh, wow, a lot of bugs. Holy cow. Bunch of bugs. Okay, maybe I have a better angle here. I can see in the water some. Let's see. Yeah, very murky. Let me just toss this fly over real quick. See if something wants to chase it. Try over here right by the greenery. The vegetale. Okay, just kind of walk it. Wow. Okay. Still no takers. What's over that? Man, I hooked into tree fish. Drop it over here. Some of these spots. What was that? Is that a duck? Something went under a turtle? I don't know. Okay. I'm just kind of walking the bank and seeing what we can do. Yeah, I don't know. Something tells me I may need to switch to that other gear. See if I just can cover more water with it. Let's see. All right. Just going to keep going faster here. I just want to get over there by the picnic area or sitting area. Just saw fish. Yep, there he goes. All right. Woohoo! I did not strike out. Mr. Bass. Holy cow, he's small. All right, I got one. Little guy. All right, didn't strike out. All right, that's cool. I seen him come up. Something came up after it and went ahead and just kept moving the fly, and he chased it. And lo and behold, he got it. Having a hard time seeing, even with these polarized glasses, because of the way it looks in the water right, or the way the water is right now. It's really tough, along with the overcast clouds above. I'm not really getting the same view I normally get when I'm wearing my polarized glasses. But at least I got a glimpse of that bass and had an idea that something was chasing it. One little basilito, fingerling it looked like. Little fingerling. All right, and there's some more water movement over there by the fountain. Maybe that might also help on the bite. Oh, there we go. This one, little bass just chased it. Let me see if I can get him to hit it again. Okay, man. Okay, oh man, he had it. Little guy, a little bit bigger than the other one. Just come out of nowhere, and I seen him come up after it and swipe at it. Okay, all right, where'd you go? All right. Let's see what we can do. I would have thought that little foam grasshopper would have got him to hit on that. Yeah, I just cast it, and I seen him come up right about behind. There he goes. Oh, shoot. I missed that one, too. That one, I saw the fly disappear. There we go. That one, I just felt the tug. Tug is the drug. Tug is the drug. There we go. Basilito. Olive near. Just kind of working the edges here. Let me go ahead and bring in the line a little bit. We don't need as much. Looks like there's the hit again. Okay, we found a squala of them. All right, little guys. It's almost like trout, you know? Green trout. What do you say? Green trout, huh? Well, that's how it goes. You're trying to figure out with a pattern, and next thing you know, you luck into them where you didn't expect them. So, all right, let's try that again. Okay, I'm just going to work the fly visually. I'm looking at stuff as well as I'm watching the line. And then I'm also standing by for a feel of a strike. Got to use all your senses here. Guess you don't need smell, because, well, I don't think you really smell anything here other than the, junk in the air. Okay. So that was pretty cool. I had some kind of lurking here in the shallows, or at least the edges. It's not really shallow. Yeah, it's not really shallow. It's more, I think it's about as deep as it gets in this pond in particular. Don't know why they came out of there versus any of the other spots. Pretty much the same structure across the board here, other than over there, that one corner is definitely shallow. There's a hit. Definitely shallower. Okay, let's work it again. I'm just kind of twitching it along. Also watching for a telltale of Mr. Bass chasing it. Right now I'm seeing either the mouth taking it or the strike when he opens his mouth and the fly disappears, or I see the shadow of him coming out of nowhere and striking. There's a hit. Oh, okay. This guy came up right behind it. I think it was a small guy. See if I can get him to hit. There we go. That looked like a sunfish. Let me try that again. That one's a little bit further out. He just came up and swiped it. I saw him briefly. I don't know what it was, though. I don't think it was a bass. Okay. Now it's a little bit further out. So let's see if we coax him to strike. Okay. Try it again. Came up and mouthed it and then got away from me. All right. Just keep working it. Yeah, you definitely want your polarized glasses, because I definitely can't see anything when I take these off. I can at least get a glimpse at every now and then of something. Okay. can see the fly moving back. No takers in. Let's go back out. Don't know what that guy was, but he went for it. Oh, there we go. Line hesitation. Right there. Got him. Okay, that's one where I was paying attention, and that line hesitation is what told me I need to set the hook. And yeah, they're not the biggest, but they sure are fun. They are definitely fun to catch. Sure beats not catching anything. All right, let me go check the chat, see if we got anything. Catch anything yet? Yes. Yes, I have. No bruisers, at least getting some action here. Sometimes I'm seeing the take. Sometimes I see the fish and I'm behind it. Other times it's a tug. And other cases, I just see the line hesitate and I'm setting the hook. None of those big vicious strikes like I've had in some cases, but it's still enough. Keeps your reflexes going. Good practice for trout. Okay. All right, let me flop it over this way. It's pretty cool. They just come out of nowhere, out of the depths, and swipe at it. There's a lot of junk everywhere, but really I can't really see like I normally would when I'm using these polarized glasses. Let me just drag it slow. Okay, let's go a little bit further out. Had a couple of hits that were further out versus closer to the bank here, so let's flop it over, see if we can get them to come back. Maybe. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You'll see your line hesitate, and that hesitation, just set the hook. Don't even think about it. Set the hook. When in doubt, set the hook. Give me these little twitchy movements. All right, let's go and cast. Got a wall right here where this picnic area is. Oh man, I got a big time tree fish. I think I'm gonna lose my fly on that. Yeah, I'm losing that fly. D9. I think I lost the fly, possibly the leader too. Bummer. Let's see. Or the tippet. Let's see. No, the tippet's still there. Barely on there. Well, I was going to go back and get my bait finesse stuff, but well, let's go try this. Let's see. Let's go with pink. Nice high vis color. Give us a heads up if these guys take it or not, because then we can see the fly disappear. This is a size 10 jig fly hook, and I'm starting to run out of tippet. So got more in the fishing vest, but let's go and just put on this one so we can get back in the game, because it's one of these quick trips. So take advantage of a little break in the action, or at least break in the work week, and get around the fishing in. And so far it's been these little fingerling bass, which are fun to play with. And let's see if we can do something with a pink near deer. Oh yeah, much more high vis. Maybe I'll be able to see the strike or the fly disappear. I'll go back where I had some hits real quick just to see if they still want to play. I can see the fly moving about. Don't see anything moving behind it. Gotta pop it out this way a little bit. Yep, definitely see the fly. So this is one of those ones when it's these kind of conditions. If I see the fly disappear or lose sight of it as I'm watching it, I'm gonna set the hook. All right, there's a hit. Oh man, he hit it. Just barely disappeared. Came up right behind it and disappeared on me. And then I lost him. Yeah, little high vis pink is what I'm using, and I'm hoping it is enough to still keep them coming. That olive color, they were liking that one, but I'm hoping this brighter color they'll still want to hit as well. Let me pop it out a little bit further. Just kind of work it a little bit. I don't see the fly at this point. Okay, now I see it. It's about maybe a foot or so underwater. It's pretty cool when they come up and hit it. Just out of nowhere. You'll be watching your fly and then plop, he hits it. Yeah, that's fun stuff. Okay, let's go take this one back out. See if something will hit here. I'm gonna let it sink a little. Something just moved to the left. It just popped up real quick. Wonder if it's a bass. Got to cast to those fishy spots where you see some activity. Might as well, you know. Okay, looks like I'm denied. Holy cow, what is this? All right, let's go back out again. Okay, I can see the jig moving about. Don't see anything trailing it. Oh, there's a hit. I saw that one. Okay, I saw a flash, and then he struck, and then it disappeared. Right there. Yeah, so they do want pink as well. Okay, so let's go and adjust here. Little pink near deer. And just kind of working it along the shallows or the edges and getting them to strike. Looks like these guys do want to play. I was hoping to see some bluegill moving about too, though. Doesn't look like it. Pretty much been catching these little guys. Still fun, though. Still fun. And that was a case where I saw the flash and then of the mouth opening, and then I set the hook when I saw my fly disappear. Okay. So I'm just kind of doing like so, taking some of this line. Don't need as much. We're fishing short today. Okay. Again, just watching the fly moving about, see if something will come up behind it. Let's go this way. Okay, we'll do the same thing this way. I see the fly, still see the fly. Nobody's chasing it. Pop it back out again. Same thing, just cast it back out and keep working the edges here. I'm gonna let it sink a little. I'm letting it sink to just where I can barely see it, and then I move it. All right, okay, let's try this spot here, a little bit further out. Had one take a little bit further out. Oh, there's a hit. Oh, shoot. Okay, you saw the line pull on that one. That's another indication of the strike, is when he definitely takes your line out. Wasn't a big one. Probably another one of those little bass. Let's see if I can coax him again to strike. Okay. Let's do it again, a little bit further out this time. Here I don't see my fly, so I'm just going to rely on the line itself as an indicator. And we're just kind of working our way over. Send it back out again, let it sink a little. Little twitchy thing I'm doing to it. And at this point, I don't see the fly. I'm relying on the indicator or the line. Okay, now I see the fly, and no one chased it. So let's go back this way. Let's try it again. I think we've gotten about, oh, there's one behind it. He's stopped. Oh man. Okay. Little bass came up right behind it and followed it. Just didn't commit to the bite or the strike. See if I can get him to do it again. No. It came right behind it and trailed it, and I was hoping he would hit it like the other ones did, but there's a hit. Missed it. Okay. Yeah, I was hoping he'd do like the other ones and definitely strike at it, but I was denied. Okay, come on, Mr. Fisher. Let's pop it back this way. I think we're gonna move to the other side of this picnic area, see if we can maybe coax another one to strike on the other end. Or actually, let's go up there on that. Oh, geez, I just had a hit. I was reeling in, I had a hit. Bummer. Try it again real quick then. As I was lifting up, I felt them tug it. Okay. All right, let's go up above here. See if we can maybe fish from higher up and take a peek down there and maybe get some more strikes. This is a little reading area for the library. It's a walkway that heads straight to the library, and you can kind of hang out there. All right, let's come up here and take a look. When the water's clear, it's pretty cool fishing from up here. Then you can see pretty much everything kind of happen right in front of you. Okay, I can definitely see my fly, so that's cool. No. I thought that was something, but it wasn't. Yeah, you can definitely see your fly. I'm just gonna kind of work it along this corner edge. There's a hit. Yep, there he goes. Disappeared. The fly disappeared, so I set the hook. Little guys. All right, well, hey, these guys count. Little guy, big guy, I'll catch them. I'm good to go with that. Keeps me tied over while I'm waiting for the big one to strike. All right, let's try this again. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm keeping the side of the fly so I can, letting it sink, but I still can see it. So it's going about a foot or so, and when I see it disappear is when I'm setting the hook. And sometimes I'm getting nothing, maybe a false set or hook set. Other times I'm getting something. Okay, you know, and one of our mottos is, when in doubt, set the hook, set the hook. Okay, let's go in this direction. They seem to be chasing it too, so that's pretty cool. All right. Yeah, I do like this vantage point. I can definitely see my fly disappear when they strike. Okay, let's go back a little bit further out and see what happens. See if we can get one to come up from the depths. It's still moving, no takers. Let's go back out again. Let's kind of walk the fence here, or the dealie. Nope. All right, let's keep going. Stand up a little bit. I'm gonna see if something's hugging over here by this picnic area where the rocks are, the bricks. Okay. And here I'm setting the hook whenever I lose sight of that fly as I move it through the water. Okay. All right, let's move a little bit further. Okay. Let's go in this direction and see what happens. I still see the fly. Doesn't look like I got any takers yet. Everything I've gotten has been pretty much close to the bank. Not really gotten anything way out there, but who knows? Let's go cast one a little bit further out and see. Okay. Yeah, no takers. All right, back on the other corner here. Let's go fish it in that direction real quick. I got a tilapia here, like I was saying earlier. One year went for a leech pattern, but other than that, it's mainly been bass and bluegill and sunfish. Some really nice ones, but hey, things change. Gotta keep checking things out and seeing if there's one came up right behind it. Shoot, came up behind it and just kind of nipped at the tail. See if I can get him to hit it again. A little bit bigger than the other ones. Come on, come and take it. He just barely nipped at it. Holy cow, come on, buddy. Yeah, it's a good thing I got my polarized glasses. I saw that one nipped at it, or I wouldn't have known that I had a strike. Okay, let's go back further out now. See if maybe they're further out. Okay. At top water, they weren't going for top water, but they definitely are going for something just moved subsurface, maybe a foot or less. So, good to know, good to know. Let's work our way over some more. And one of these things is sometimes you just kind of look into these little guys, and then lo and behold, you get a decent one hitting to kind of wake you up, you know. But I like catching them, small or big. That's all good to me. I like it. I am working on a sling bow. I'm gonna try converting a spear gun into a crossbow sling bow, since it is legal to crossbow fish. I've done bow fishing in the past and had some fun there, mainly for tilapia when I was living down South Texas over there, Lake Cabelas, Lake Bronig. But it's been a while since I've bow fished for tilapia, let alone carp. I have bow fished for carp up here in North Texas and had some good success there. But hey, I keep getting sidetracked, and then I do like fishing, but I do like to try my crossbow out and see what I can do with that. What I intend to do is hook into or catch a few with some carp, and I'm gonna cut them up and use them for gar bait. I want to see if I can get me a big gar this year, one that I can actually keep on the line versus one that breaks me off. Had one straighten the hook a couple years back, and that was a bummer because he was a big one. Okay, 3 and 4 are fun, but 6 and 7 plus are much more funner. Make you feel like you got a big guy like that. What's that one guy who catches them all the time? Catching Dinosaurs over there on the YouTube channels. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, come on, Mr. Fishy. Let's go, Mr. Wow, looks like they don't want to play. All right, let's get back down and start working this one border area real quick, and then we'll probably have to call it quits at that point. What time is it? Oh, man, what time is it? Shoot, lost track of time. Happens when you go fishing, you know? All right, this area is definitely shallower compared to the other side of this picnic area. I'd say maybe a foot, 2 foot, maybe, especially over there in that one corner. I did see a couple of nice sized bass over there by the bridge, but they did not want to play. Maybe they're already thinking of, there's this, God dang it, he came up right behind it again and just kind of nipped at it. He just kind of came up and nipped it and then stopped. Holy cow. Kill him as small as you kill him. He's right in front of me too. Yeah, they're not very far at all. Definitely frustrating at times, but hey, that's fishing. Okay, let's pop it back out again. I've lost count of how many caught and released of these little fingerlings. I would say definitely over 5, maybe more. Pretty much all on that end. But who knows? Could be something over here. Already had one. Oh, yeah, he took it. That one just disappeared. Little guy. Look at that. Little fingerling, basalito. And that's what I'm getting him on the pink pattern. And it's helping because when I see it disappear, that's when I'm setting the hook. So, especially in these conditions, you definitely can use every advantage of setting that hook in time. Okay, all right, just keep working it here. All these guys have been pretty close to shore, and it is pretty shallow here. and pollen's kicking up. I'm getting ready to sneeze. Holy cow. And I'm just gonna keep doing this. So that's what I've been doing this round. Started out with that top water, hoping for a different bite, but hey, you gotta make adjustments. And today, the adjustment was you need a fish just subsurface with a, instead of on top on a top water, in this case, a foam grasshopper. This is that shallow section. But I'm hoping I might be able to get one to come up where it kind of drops off a little bit. Maybe there's something lurking there. Okay, so let's flop it over again. Oh, it's way too shallow here. Holy cow. Very shallow. Okay. Let's just stay here and see if we can catch one more. I'll just cast a little bit further out where I believe the water's a little bit deeper. And here I'm just going to bind cast as well as mainly watch my line and use it as a strike indicator. Come on, come on. I got to clear my back cast because there's a lot of folks taking an even walk and definitely don't want to hook into them as they go by. It's a cool dog. Looks like Charlie, my Maltese. Okay. All right. Let's see if we get one more. What do you say? One more on the line. Come on, fish it. Okay. Watching the fly, looking for some movement. Maybe it even disappearing on me. Oh, there he goes. Yep, it disappeared. Oh, I lost him. Shoot. Ugh. Okay. I set the hook because I saw it disappear. So let's see if we can try replicating that here. Since I didn't land that one, that doesn't count. Okay. So this is the case where you're fly fishing, but you're using your sight to set the hook because you have a visual of your fly in the water. Everything else is pretty much murky. And they're hitting it, and by the time you realize you got a strike, if you weren't paying attention to it, they're already throwing the fly on you. So what helps is being able to have a high vis fly, like in this case this pink near deer, which has got a definite off color comparison or contrast to the surrounding water, and that allows me to see it, at least see it disappear when they take it, and I go ahead and set the hook. Okay, so let's pop it out a little bit further here. Here it's just blind. I'm not seeing the fly at all, so I'm gonna have to sense it using that line as a strike indicator. Now I see the fly. Okay, come on. Give me one more before we call it. Okay, came up right behind it, disappeared. As soon as I saw it disappeared, I set the hook. And I'm kind of doing this little jiggy motion here to keep it going. Okay, let's try it. I see the fly. Still see the fly. Okay, go back this way. Come on, come on. I still see the fly. Yep. All right. Here, let me shorten this. Go back to the other side where I got those other guys and see if I can replicate what I was doing earlier, but this time with a more high contrast pattern. And then we'll call it quits. All right. And we got some up here while we were up in this picnic area, but I want to try over here, right along this edge where I was getting some strikes earlier, and see if we can do the same thing. So I cast it out and just watching the fly. If I see it disappear, set the hook. And I'm letting it sink about 6.5 foot, a foot below the surface where I can still see the fly in the water, and they seem to be coming up on them. So that's good news. Sometimes I'll see a dark shadow come up behind it too, but I won't set the hook until I see or lose sight of my fly. Well, I thought I lost sight of it, but there wasn't anything. All right, still see the fly. Okay, let's pop it back out. Let it sink a little, keeping sight of the fly. Okay, let's go back out this way. Casting a little bit further out. Maybe something's lurking out there too. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You'll be just sitting here doing this, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, one comes up and strikes. It's like the dinner bell rang or something. Okay. Oh, that one disappeared. Oh, it's two now I've lost. Jeez. Yeah, it disappeared. Bringing it in, it just disappeared. So I set the hook. Try it again. Man, oh man, that was a little guy too. Okay. Just kind of dragging it slowly, actually at a steady pace. Giving it a little twitchy twitch like so. Mainly setting the hook when I see that fly disappear. Okay, so I still see it. Like I was saying, sometimes there we go. Nope, lost sight of it. Like I was saying, you'll be doing this, and next thing you know, a bass will, or a shadow will come up behind it. Shadow comes up behind it. Don't set the hook yet. Wait till you see that fly disappear. Usually he's just kind of tailing behind it, debating if he should take it. But no debate. When that thing disappears, that hook. Okay, so there we go. I missed that one. I saw the flash of the mouth opening and the fly disappear, but he already threw it on me. And mojo's off here. Mojo is off. I need to get it back. Okay, let's try this again. All right, I was trying to end it with one on the line here, but I caught two and lost them. Let's see if I can get one to stay on. We can call it. Okay, come on, Mr. Fishy. Having a hard time keeping an eye on it. I think it's getting darker. Let me see. Yeah. Oh, wow. I guess it's getting later. Time flies when you're having fun. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, see the fly. It's moving. Still see the fly. Still see it. Okay, let's pop it back out. Come on, take it. All right, let's go back up there on top and see if we can get a better view from above so we can catch one more and call it at that point. One more, that's all we need. Tug is a drug. All right, let's try up here again. Caught one here earlier and lost another. Definitely came up right behind it. Okay, so I'm just kind of watching my fly, looking for, well, just mainly paying attention to it. When it disappears, I'm setting the hook. And that has worked so far this round. I'm guessing maybe 10 little bass so far. So they're not big, but they are sure fun to catch and release. Not keeping them too little. Minimum for bass here in Texas is 10 inches. I don't think you get much of a bite out of a 10-inch bass. Let's go further out. Had one come up that was further out that struck. Trying this direction. Bummer. Come on, fishy. One more so we can call the stream here. One more fish, you know. Come on. Okay, let's go back out. All right, let me try casting further out. This one I'm going to pretty much just going to fish it and set the hook based on if I feel the tug. And I'll be watching for the line also. See if, no, that one had a little hesitation that kind of told me I better check and set the hook. And just kind of work it like so. Something again picked it up, it feels like. The way the line's acting. Okay. Let's try these short pulls. Come on, take it. Little short pull here. Shaky shake. That one looked like he pulled it. Maybe seeing things, but let's try it again. Little shake, Sonora. Shake. Oh, yeah. There we go. All right. That one I saw the line pull. That's why I set on that one. And this is what we've been catching. No bruises this round, but hey, it's been pretty fun. Okay. Oh, you took it deep too. Shoot. All right. Good thing I got these forceps, so I can get them out. Grab that real quick, and I'll get them released here shortly. And hey, now that I found another pattern, I think I'm going to try casting again and try it again. I know I was going to say as the last fish, but I tend to keep fishing after I caught another fish. You know what I mean? Just can't help it, you know? You got to do it, man. You got to do it. All right, let's try this. Here, I'm just casting out further. All right, doing these short pulls. There's a hit. Yeah, okay. Maybe the evening bite has them excited now. Okay, these short pulls, and then I'll kind of sweep it a little with a little shaky shake, and I'm watching for that line pull. If I could see the fly, I'd be watching for the fly disappearing. But at this point, I can't see the fly. So I'm really just paying attention to my line, as well as the feel of the fish taking the lure, or in this case, the fly. Short pulls again. Let's try that. And we'll just kind of shake. And let's go back out this way. A little bit further, deeper in the pond now. Let's see what that does. Short pull. And just watching for a line movement. Now I'm going to kind of drag it. Nope, no takers there. Let's pop it out a little bit. Okay, let's try here. I had a couple of what I thought were strikes earlier in this direction, but let's go back over here. Cast over here towards shore again. See if I can get them to strike up here or out there. A little shake. Nope. Let's go back here. See if they'll come out and chase it. It's pretty cool when you're fishing this manner. no indicator, and you're relying on sight as well as feel to set the hook. Okay. All right. Come on. Come on. Okay. There he goes. Okay. Line picked up. Started coming out on me. Finally got a bluegill. Been wondering where these guys been lurking. It looks like they're deeper in the pond. All right. Well, he's a little chubbo. All right. Cool. Good one to end on. Good one to end on. All right. Well, this is fun. Just doing a little pond fly fishing over here at Davis Library Pond. Started out with a foam grasshopper, switched over to a mega worm because I saw some bass down below, and then went over to this baby right here. Actually, an olive one, and then I went to this one. Let's see, we got somebody calling out. Let's see, punching myself for missing the yearly trout stockings. Oh, bummer. You got to do it. Don't miss those. All right, well, appreciate you guys joining. We'll be calling the live stream, but do come back and hey, hopefully we'll be able to again sooner than later. All right, next time I'll catch y'all later, and good luck and good fishing.